I hear you're running.
I am. Thank you so much. I'm running for the state senate in District 13.
Fantastic.
Yes, that is the seat held right now by Senator Joe Kyrillos.
Yeah, he's been in office for quite a while. How long has he been in office?
He's been in office since I graduated high school in 1987.
You're awful brave telling people that year.
Well, I don't have much to hide at this point.
It's fantastic. You know, I kind of like Joe, but he had a problem answering questions directly. Do you have that same problem?
No. You may not always like my answers, but I'll always give you a direct answer.
I like that. I like that diversity. I don't have to. You're not going to agree with me 100%.
I don't agree with myself 100% of the time.
That's fantastic. Well, do you have any ideas on how we can lower taxes in the state of New Jersey?
I do. I have two ideas that I think are really important. There are others, but the two are the property tax issue, which is a real issue in New Jersey for most of our taxpayers. One is to have the fair school funding formula, which Senator Mike Doherty introduced, and to keep pushing for that in the communities, which would say that the state sales tax, which was originally meant for funding education and giving tax relief, property tax relief, would be used to fund education equally per child. In other words, the money would be the same for every child, no matter if they lived in Newark or Homedale. And that would then help to lower the property taxes, particularly in the suburbs. The other thing is a constitutional amendment to overturn the Mount Laurel decisions.
I like that. You know, I am familiar with fair school funding. I know Senator Doherty, and it really galls me that some districts' children seem to be more important and deserve more money than other districts' students.
And it goes even deeper than that, because what all the research shows is no matter how much money we throw into these districts that are failing, we aren't improving the outcomes for the students. And so while it's also about being fair with the funding, I also want to see reforms that actually are fair for the students, so that we're seeing these students be successful, because in the end, people are our greatest resource in this country. Educated people, and if we're just pushing kids through, then we're not doing any good for those kids or for the Yes, Common Core. Yes, I am. I know a little bit. I'm not an expert at it, but what I've researched, it's very troubling to me. It looks like actually the Common Core standards are lower than New Jersey's standards were without it. And anytime we have the federal government dictating to a state or a community what their core curriculum should be, we're going to end up, as we've seen with the Federal Department of Education, less education being done, and parents are losing their ability to even speak on the curriculum. And we want parents more involved with their students' education, with their children's education, and because that will give us better educational outcomes than less involved. And with Common Core, it takes the voice of the parent right out of the curriculum.
Those answers, because I've called several of my local legislators, assemblymen, and asked them about Common Core, and they said, Common what? They had no idea what it was. So I'm very glad, and I really wish you the best of success.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I look forward to your vote. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.